What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Double B here, back with another video. As always, appreciate it if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe. Since this video is going to be for Thursday Night Football, you can just comment the number 5. Before we get started onto Thursday Night Football's picks, we're going to do a recap on how we did December 3rd in the NBA. I didn't have a video for December 4th's games. Just it was a smaller slate and didn't really like too many plays. A lot of teams were on back-to-back, so didn't really make a video for that one. But this was the day before yesterday, is December 3rd. So I had 5 plays total. We went 2 and 3. So for the total, we did lose 1.5 units. So first play was Scotty Barnes over 22.5 points. That cashed. Jabari Smith over 1.5 threes. That cashed as well. But then our last 3 plays, unfortunately, did not go our way. So Nikola Jokic over 12.5 rebounds. He finished with 10. The whole team was pretty much rebounding, so it was. I pretty much knew around halftime he wasn't going to grab it just because everyone else on the team was rebounding. Chris Paul over 9.5 points. The volume was there. He just couldn't make a shot. He was 1 for 9. So, I mean, to get 10 points, 9 shots, I would take that bet every time. And then Cade Cunningham, he was off to a slow start for, his over 14.5 rebounds and assists. But then he started picking his game up in the second half, and he was at, I believe, 11 rebounds and assists. And then 6 minutes come along, and all the starters get pulled because they're getting blown out. So it sucked. If it wasn't a blowout, I think he would have hit that, but it is what it is. It's part of the NBA. But yeah, we're still up 16.5 units for the NBA, so still a solid season so far. But now we'll get in the NFL. As you see, we're up 41.2 units, so very good NFL season. I'm hoping to continue that success in this one as the Green Bay Packers take on the Detroit Lions. So I have 2 player props and one little builder. It's like minus 112. So the first play here is going to be Sam Laporta over 33.5 receiving yards. So I like Sam Laporta a lot. The matchup is really good for him. The Packers do allow the 6th most receiving yards, 2 tight ends on the season. We saw what Jonnu Smith did most recently to them last week. He had a great game. Laporta has not been looked as himself this year compared to his rookie season. There's definitely been a fall off. But as of late, he has been getting more involved in the offense in terms of targets. So in his last 4 or 5 games, he's had 6 targets. So, again, the involvement has been there. So, I'm liking how, he's not like he's getting phased out or anything like that. They just have so many weapons, especially with Gibbs and Montgomery, St. Brown, Williams. It's a lot of mouths to feed. But given this matchup, I really like it. And like I said, I like that he's, like I said, being involved in the offense is a really good sign. And his reception prop line is at 3.5, so he's actually only been over that line in 2 games all season. But in both of those games where he had 4 catches, he's flew over this number. I believe he had 68 yards and like 52, or it was like low 50s, high 40s. So, like I said, if the books are thinking he's going to get 4 catches, like I said, both times he's gotten 4 catches this year, he's been over, well over this receiving yard prop. So, really like the spot here for Laporta, over 33.5 receiving yards. So, my next play here, so this is Christian Watson. I have it 45.5 here. Was that what I got it at? Okay, yeah. So, my play that I got it as 45.5. So, I was waiting for Romeo Doubs to see if he was playing or not. I was hoping he was going to get ruled in and we can get a discount on Watson's number. But earlier today, as I'm recording this Wednesday, he was announced out. So as soon as that happened, I pounced on it at 45.5 because a little earlier in the day I posted this when it was 44.5. That I was, like I said, I was looking at Christian Watson. I really love this matchup for him a lot. Right, I know his receiving yard actually opened up at like 49.5. So, like I said, because a lot of times FanDuel does list players lower than like other books has them at, but now at Watson, he was way higher than DraftKings had him at. He was at 49.5 when this news dropped. But yeah, this is basically, I was just saying I was waiting for Romeo Doubs, but the reason why I really like Christian Watson this week is because the Detroit Lions run the highest man rate in the league at 45% of their snaps they play. Watson has a 22% target share versus man, which is the highest on Green Bay. Detroit also runs the highest rate of cover 1 in the NFL at 39%, and Watson has a 41% target share versus cover 1, which is also the highest target share on the team. So, and you combine all that with Romeo Doubs not being there, it lines up for a great spot. Yes, they did play Detroit a few weeks back, but that was in a game where Jordan Love was still banged up. He still was not 100%. Jordan Love looks much better as of late, and also the game, though it was bad weather, it was very rainy, and the weather wasn't great. So I'm not really taking too much into that game, not taking too much stock into that game. But yeah, so this game's going to be indoors. There's a 51.5 point total, so should be a high scoring game. And Detroit, their secondary there, they leave somewhere in the top 3 or top 5 in yards per game to receivers, that is. So, like I said, it's a great spot against a pass funnel defense because you can't run on Detroit. Detroit has an amazing rush defense, but they struggle against the pass. And they also have quite a few injuries in their secondary this week as well. So, I really like Watson to have a good game, So, yeah, that's Christian Watson. And then on to my builder that I have. This is just going to be Sam Laporta 25+, Jaden Reed 25+, Jordan Love 175+, and Jared Goff 175+. So, just pretty much what I alluded to. I already explained why I like Sam Laporta. Jaden Reed, he's still their number one go-to guy. His receiving yards, I believe, now is almost at 60. 25 yards shouldn't be hard. Again, with no Romeo Doubs against this pass funnel defense in a high-scoring game. And that also leads to Jordan Love 175 plus yards. Like I said, pass funnel defense, and then Jared Goff. Listen, the Lions' offense, they can pass it, they can run it, but at home, Jared Goff, historically, and of course this season, usually puts up better numbers in the pass game. So, again, we're not asking for a lot of yards here for any 4 of these guys. Like I said, just a builder, you're getting -112. It's, like I said, it's pretty much like a straight. So I play it for 1 unit. All those 3 plays that I played are for 1 unit. I will probably definitely have a few, long shot parlays. Those will be on my Twitter. If I have any added, straights or anything like that, just regular straight bets, I will drop them in the pinned comments down below. And of course, they'll be posted on my Twitter. The link to my Twitter will be in the description of this video, and my Twitter is, the handle for my Twitter is _picks, but like I said, it'll be in the description in this YouTube video. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Like I said, as always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, showing support. Other than that, best of luck to you guys, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.